Hello and welcome back to the Footy Junkie. So, Sook, let's get straight into it then with the North London derby.
Yeah.
Can I have your thoughts, please?
So I didn't get to really catch the North London derby yesterday. As I was playing in my own game, I managed to catch, I'd say, like the last 10 minutes of the first half, and I did see Ramsey's goal. He was just clean through on goal. Don't know how he had that much space in behind the Spurs back four, but I think he done well the way he went around the keeper as well under pressure. But yeah, I'm relying on you to tell me about it today, actually.
Okay, fair enough. I think before we talk about the North London derby, more importantly, how was your game?
Well, to be fair, I didn't actually play for my club over the weekend because we had no game, so I was called in to play for someone else.
Oh, nice.
Because I'm always itching to play, so...
Please, anybody got any games?
Yeah. You're like begging for a game.
Like children, you got games on the phone.
But I hit the bar with a great strike,
You hit the bar?
From about... throw-in came in, and I done like what Pogba likes to do. I like to think I'm a bit like him, but I've let the ball run across my body, so the defender's out of the game now. And I've taken one touch and I'm about 25 yards out from the corner of the 18-yard box, that sort of area. I've smashed it with my left foot, clean strike.
With your left foot?
With my left foot, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Because I as you know, I play...
Oh, you're two-footed,
I'm two-footed, aren't I?
Yeah.
So,
well,
I crashed the bar and I was a great strike. But
did your team win?
No, we lost.
Oh, nice.
We lost actually to the team at the top of the league. I believe they were.
Oh, that's okay. Nothing to be embarrassed about.
Yeah, no. I mean, it's a young team, so I think it's a learning curve for this team. A lot of young players, and I think it's just experience for them at the end of the day.
Are you guys a bit like the class of '92?
Yeah, I think we've got Beckham in there and we've got our Giggs, I think, for sure.
Oh! Sorry.
Right.
So we're also watching the Fulham v Chelsea game.
Yeah.
And Mitrovic has just had a shot save by the looks of it.
Great save from Kepa.
Really good save. I'm surprised he's playing, actually.
Yeah.
Right. Should we go back to talking about yesterday's games? Oh, whoa, that was a really good shot, by the way, from Mitrovic.
That was like Zidane.
That was like Zidane, but Zidane scored.
All right. Tell me about the North London derby then, because I had there's a few talking points in that game.
There was a lot of drama yesterday. So I think, to start with then, I think the starting lineup initially had a few surprises in it. So
yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, so we went for like a 4-2. Goal!
Lad, sorry, nice. As you're talking about this, Fulham have just equalised.
Nice, okay. So yeah, Fulham won, Chelsea won, nice. Brilliant.
That's great. Yeah, so, sorry.
Right, back to the starting lineup then. So, a few surprises. So, we went with 4 at the back, which is good. I'm happy that we didn't play with 3 at the back.
Mm-hmm.
But Mustafi was playing at right back, which was... I wasn't happy to see him playing at right back, and I'll go on to it later on, but yeah, it sort of proved that maybe he shouldn't have played. Lucas Torreira was left out of the team as well, which was a bit surprising. And Unai Emery opted to play Lacazette instead of Aubameyang.
Right.
And
but that's not the biggest fault in that lineup.
No, it's not, and it makes sense because what Unai Emery tends to do is when he plays Lacazette instead of Aubameyang, he also always plays Ramsey, and it makes sense because Lacazette likes to play with his back to goal. He can bring midfielders into the game, and that's exactly how the goal happened as well. Kind of like that. They linked up together, didn't they? But yeah, he brings Ramsey into the game, whereas Aubameyang will just be making that, sort of run, and he wants to get onto he wants a through pass or whatever. But and he's not that good at bringing midfielders into the game. So Ramsey would be less effective, maybe playing with Aubameyang. I don't know.
Right, okay.
Yeah, so that's kind of how he tends to do it. But yeah, again, I was happy with Lacazette starting. I've got no problem with Lacazette starting.
He can't replace the quality striker.
Yeah, he's brilliant. I'm thinking this season at times I've kind of preferred him to Aubameyang. I mean, I know Aubameyang's our goal getter, but Lacazette he's good. Okay, so that was a lineup. So Ramsey's goal was a really good goal. it sort of came from Harry Kane had the ball in our box, and almost looked like he tried to sort of win a penalty or something, and he didn't. And then the ball was kicked up the pitch, went to Lacazette, and he just put Ramsey through. So he's clean through because he played the ball. Ramsey was in his own half, so he's not offside. And so Ramsey had a lot of time though, so it was really like horrible to watch.
That's the thing, like when you have that much time in front of goal, you sometimes think you overthink it, and a lot of players don't put them away.
And it's the worst thing to watch as a fan. Like you just hurry up, like just shoot, do something.
Yeah.
But he did well.
Very well, yeah.
Yeah. So I think it was Wanyama was the guy chasing him back. He nearly got to it.
Yeah, so he's a big presence as well. So you're feeling that pressure, aren't you?
Yeah.
And the ball to take on the keeper as well.
Yeah.
So
just lucky it wasn't Rose or someone because Ramsey would have probably got caught. I don't think Wanyama's probably the fastest player.
No.
I don't know if he is or not, but
he's a powerful runner. But
yeah. So. Just watching the Chelsea game again. Got distracted.
Oh, mate, I want to know about this derby.
Right. So good finish again from Ramsey. Took Lloris on. Dragged it past Lloris and just slotted it in. But the best thing about that goal was the celebration. He was sort of implying that Wembley's his home, it's his place because he's scored 2 cup final winners at Wembley.
Yeah.
And he's won trophies unlike Spurs. What a goal. What a goal. Right. So Jorginho has just scored a goal.
2-1.
Shit.
Hazard's done well again.
So Chelsea are going to win this, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, I don't expect for them to get anything.
Chelsea have just gone 2-1 up against Fulham, which is not good.
And the fraud, Jorginho, has actually scored.
He's scored a penalty, hasn't he? Is that his first goal in open play?
Well, it might be. He hasn't done much else.
Really good finish, though.
Side foot.
Really good. Yeah, it's brilliant. Keeper didn't even have a chance there. Yeah, I think Chelsea are going to win this game. I think it was a bit of false hope when Fulham equalised.
Yeah.
But anyway, so that's 1-0 when Ramsey scores.
Mm-hmm.
Then don't think there was a few things that happened in between before Kane's goal. So Lacazette missed an easy chance.
Okay.
Iwobi from the left-hand side sort of does what he normally does, where he just dribbles with the ball and confuses defenders, but he also confuses himself a little bit.
The way he runs is just
it's annoying, isn't it?
Strange way.
I know. It's effective at times, but
you look at him like, what an idiot, and then you get confused yourself.
He strikes me as someone who doesn't know what he's going to do next himself.
Yeah.
And it's kind of uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable to watch because he doesn't look very assured, and he's just like taking little steps.
Yeah.
And sometimes you just want him to pass it or like shoot or take someone on, but he's just like so indecisive.
Yeah.
Horrible. But he's been good though. He's been really good. And yesterday again, he was really good.
Okay.
A few good key performers yesterday, but we'll go into that. And Mkhitaryan was really good as well. But so Iwobi had it on the left hand side, passes it back, and Lacazette's leaning back. He should score. He's got like most of the right hand side of the goal to aim for.
Okay.
And he just misses it. He hits it over and wide.
Over and wide.
That's
probably because he's leaning back.
Yeah, he's leaning back, and it's just like you expect Lacazette, and it's on his right foot. You expect Lacazette, and it wasn't like behind him or anything. There's no excuse. It's just a bad effort.
Do you think Aubameyang's wearing that?
No, not necessarily, because Aubameyang misses a lot of chances. I think Lacazette's probably a better finisher than Aubameyang. I think Aubameyang gets into better positions.
Yeah.
But Lacazette's way more clinical.
Like his techers.
Yeah, he's got better technique. Aubameyang can miss a few chances. But yeah, he missed, and then we got punished. So Spurs get a free kick, which I forgot who fell actually, but at the time it didn't even look. It was very soft. It seemed very soft when they got that free kick. But anyway, ball comes in. Kane and 4 other Spurs players are offside.
Are they?
Yeah, there's about 5 players offside. I don't know if all 5 of them are offside, but it looks like that. Kane's definitely 100% offside.
Okay.
And the other 4 players look like they're offside as well. I don't know how the linesman's not seen it, but when you look at the replay...
Was it tight? Or
not tight at all. It was a blatant offside, but the linesman's positioning shit. He's like leaning to one side, and he's not in line with the defenders.
Okay.
Yeah, so he can't see it, but that's his, and it's from a set piece, so there's no excuse.
Yeah.
It's not like quick up for your ball or like quick turn of play and you can't catch up. Yeah. It's a set piece. How the fuck can you not be in line on a set piece? That's just your job. Like, do you know what I mean? That's the bare minimum you'd expect from a linesman. So what he does is offside's not given, Then Mustafi, being Mustafi, for no reason, just basically pushes Kane over. Like
clumsy.
Yeah, clumsy, extremely clumsy. Like he kind of just gets sandwiched in between Mustafi and Koscielny, but Koscielny didn't commit a foul. It was Mustafi who came in line.
Okay.
But it just doesn't make any sense. And I was worried when I saw Mustafi on the team sheet. He's a shit centre back as it is. But
he proved to be a liability in that game, pushing Kane over then.
Literally, yeah. And you think that, if he wasn't playing, maybe Ainsley Maitland-Niles would have played.
Yeah.
And I can't help but think if Bellerin was there, it's a completely different game. And also, he didn't offer anything going forward.
No.
Anything. Like, we'd pass it out to him a few times and he just, with Bellerin, he's getting crosses in throughout the game. He's just so effective.
He probably just doesn't know how to.
He's not a right back. Do you know what I mean? And it's so funny. What the commentators, what do they say? At the start of the match, they're like, oh, Mustafi's that right back. Last played there for Germany in the World Cup against Algeria. And I'm thinking, okay, all right. Surely that's nothing to be proud of. But yeah, he's I don't like Mustafi. I'm sick of him. This season he's cost us so much. He's so clumsy.
Yeah.
He's so clumsy, and but having said that, I mean, he shouldn't have been given the opportunity to give a penalty because it was offside.
Right. Okay.
So ultimately, the referee fucked up.
Yeah.
Mustafi fucked up too because he should. If he doesn't do anything clumsy, Kane doesn't score that anyway. I don't think it's not like an easy header that he would have scored.
Yeah.
But yeah, he let us down. So Kane scores his penalty. Then, to make matters even worse now, so we've just, Spurs have equalised and Arsenal have just lost their lead.
Mm-hmm.
Arsenal get a penalty in like the 88th, 90th minute or whatever. And Aubameyang steps up. And I didn't think he'd score. You just get that feeling sometimes.
Yeah.
I don't know if I get this feeling every time. I don't know. Maybe I just get that. Maybe I'm just like, negative or like worried. So, we're not going to sit there saying, oh, we're going to score this. So, but yesterday, genuinely, I didn't think we'd score. My brother was saying the same thing. He was saying it though. I didn't say it, but I thought it. And he actually said, oh, he's going to miss this. He's going to miss this.
Do you think he felt the pressure?
I think he did. And he's not the best penalty taker, to be honest. He scored against Tottenham at the Emirates, a penalty actually.
Yeah.
But he's also missed a penalty this season, Aubameyang. And he also missed a penalty last season as well. Who did he miss against last season? I'm trying to remember. I think it was another big game.
I don't know.
Might have been City. I'm not sure, but he missed a penalty. Yeah, I think it was City. I went to that game. Of course it was. It was when City smashed us at the Emirates. It was snowy that day.
Okay.
Yeah, and he missed a penalty. They beat us 3-0, but I'm pretty sure he missed a penalty and it would have made it either 1-0 to us or 1-1.
Okay.
But yeah, he missed a penalty.
At a key time.
Yeah, of course, I was there. So he misses his penalty, so he misses a penalty. Lloris saves it, and then it goes out to the wide, and I think it goes back to Iwobi, who crosses it back in, and now Aubameyang volleys it, and on the half volley or volley, and Vertonghen gets back in time to block it.
Okay.
So literally could have scored again.
All right.
Now, what makes it even worse is in the replay, when Aubameyang takes the penalty, you see before he's even taken it, Vertonghen's ready, literally right behind him.
Okay.
He's run into the box, so that penalty should have been retaken. So Vertonghen gets back. He gets in the box. He goes into the box where he shouldn't have been, and he's there to make the clearance. So firstly, that penalty needs to be retaken, and secondly, if Vertonghen doesn't do that, he doesn't get back in time to stop the empty goal.
How many times do you think that happens?
All the time,
and referees never call it.
It's true.
I don't know if they have the balls to not call it or what.
I think it does happen all the time because I know Kane scored his penalty, but if you look at the replay for Kane's penalty, Arsenal players are in the box as well.
Yeah.
So had Kane missed it, I highly doubt they would have made him retake it.
Yeah, because the Arsenal players are in the box.
Arsenal players in the box.
Yeah.
But that's beside the point. That's the referee. If the rules are rules, right? And what makes it worse is it's not just a save and it's a miss. It's the fact that Vertonghen was the guy who got back and blocked the second chance.
Yeah.
And, you think if he wasn't there, it's just, he should have been penalised for it. So it's just frustrating. But, I mean, Aubameyang's,
Or you're just being picky because you're an Arsenal fan and you dropped 2 points.
True. No, it's true.
Which is great.
We definitely need to drop 2 points completely, and it's annoying. And we deserved to win yesterday. We were all over them, and we were away. Unai Emery set his team up really, he done well yesterday. And he's given me a lot of confidence this season in general in the big games. To be honest, we look a better team now than we were in recent years under Wenger anyway. And this is his first season, so
he needs time.
Yeah, but I think that was the main sort of main stuff that happened yesterday in the Arsenal game. Just thinking, is there anything else that I've missed?
I don't know why, but obviously after I finished my game, someone shouted out Torreira got sent off.
Of course, Torreira did get sent off.
He did
Get sent off. So he did, and so that was literally the last minute of the game or something, maybe.
Was it 2 yellows or straight red?
Straight red. It was a straight red, and if you watch it, maybe it shouldn't have been. It was a bit harsh because he gets the ball, but he goes in high. I'm not sure who he did that to. Who was the player that he did it to? I don't know, but he went in quite. He got the ball, but he went in quite high.
Okay.
Now on that point, so throughout the game there were some more refereeing errors. So Danny Rose is going for the ball, like it's been crossed in or whatever. He's going for it, and he kicks Leno in the chest. That's fine. They're going. He's going for the ball. You'd expect him to go for that ball.
Sounds like a karate kick to me.
No, he kicked him in the chest. Yeah, well, Leno's low, isn't he? And
okay.
It didn't explain that very well.
Yeah.
Rose is sliding as well, so he hits him in the chest, but it's really low. But he didn't get sent off for that.
Yeah.
Now, why did Torreira get sent off? And it wasn't a red. It didn't look like a red. Like when I saw the tackle, it looked like he got the ball. It didn't look anything in it.
Mm-hmm.
And the referee gave himself a lot of time, to be fair, before he made the decision. So it wasn't like just like a rash decision. And the referee, what's his name? Is it Anthony Taylor? I think it's Anthony Taylor. He hasn't given a red card all season. Okay. That was his first red card. So he's not like Mike Dean or someone who just whacks out a red card at any opportunity. Yeah. But he didn't obviously have an impact on the game because it happened so late. But it's annoying because
going forward now,
is this still a 3-game ban for a straight red?
I'm not too sure. No, I think it's it depends on
the nature of it, isn't it?
I think it's serious conduct is 3 games.
So that would be serious conduct, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I think that's serious conduct if it's high. Yeah. Or that's the reason
dangerous,
he's given it. Dangerous player. Professional fouls, no. That's a 1-game ban. But
so whatever it is, he's going to miss the United game.
Which is great for us.
That's great for you guys and bad for us because he is brilliant.
Yeah.
And he would have been so important.
Yeah, especially against like the likes of... We're probably going to go with McTominay again and Pereira, I'm guessing, with the injuries to Herrera and Matic. So no Torreira in there might be quite a big thing for us. Yeah.
Only thing, Guendouzi's been good recently and Xhaka's good recently.
Yeah.
Xhaka's not been bad this season. I know he makes mistakes. His problem is he makes so many mistakes, so it gets highlighted.
Yeah.
But it doesn't make sense. Like, we've talked about this before, but Xhaka's mistakes are shit passes. Yeah. And Xhaka's strength is probably his passing. So it just makes you wonder, innit?
I really don't rate Xhaka anyway.
I don't rate him to the... I'm content with him. Like, you watch him week in, week out, he's okay, and he makes, he can tick. Like yesterday, he was actually quite good.
Yeah.
But he has his games, and then he'll have those moments where he's such a liability.
Yeah.
So, whereas someone like Torreira is just always on it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, and he's not young anymore. That's another problem. Like Guendouzi made a mistake last game. Was it against Bournemouth? He made a mistake against Bournemouth, and Bournemouth scored off it. But he's young. You let him off, and you think hopefully he'll learn from it. The keeper gave him the ball, and he just held it for too long, and he got tackled, and they scored.
Yeah.
But Xhaka's experienced head now, and he's one of the leaders in the team. So and he came with a big price tag, and he cost about 35 million at the time, and that's a lot of money, especially for Arsenal.
Yeah.
And it's just he's a bit strange. But yesterday, overall, before the match started, I would have taken a draw.
Okay.
100% would have taken a draw.
Yeah, away to
Spurs. I would have taken the draw. But after the nature of the game and the way things happened, I was pissed off. I was really upset yesterday after the game. Like, it felt like a loss. And I'm sure you can imagine.
I wish I'd seen your face, to be honest.
Yeah. No, I was just shocked. Like, when after Aubameyang's miss, I didn't even I didn't even say anything. I was just like, I didn't even shout or react, nothing. I was just shocked and upset.
Yeah.
Whereas my brother's shouting, screaming and swearing and all that sort of stuff. And he's just getting so pissed off and swearing at Aubameyang, I think. But I was just in shock. So I just went to sleep. I had a nap for a couple of hours. Then I woke up and I saw you guys were 2-2. Yeah. So I was happy again. And then I was watching Gillette Soccer Saturday. And
when Jeff gets all excited.
Yeah. I think Charlie Nichols was doing your lot's game. And then he just starts screaming when Lukaku scores.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, why are you screaming when you're a fucking hero? I think that's the Arsenal match covered then.
Yeah. So going off that, obviously United Southampton, we created a lot of chances, to be fair, and I think we should have scored more goals in that game, definitely before Southampton took the lead. And even though they took the lead, I think De Gea should have saved it.
Yeah.
Valerie's strike, it was a clean strike, to take nothing away from that.
Is his name Valerie?
I think so, yeah, Valerie.
Like Amy Winehouse song, Valerie.
Valerie, yeah.
Oh, sorry.
So, yeah, he struck it clean, and De Gea's at his near post. And I don't know if he's been caught off guard from the strike, or the strike's quite a powerful one, and I think he might have just misjudged it. He's got fingertips to it, but he's definitely got to save it.
Yeah, it's weird though, because he did touch it, and it was near post. It was so close to him.
Yeah,
he dived and everything.
Yeah, he's got to save it.
Yeah,
definitely that. But obviously, De Gea, you can sort of let off the amount of times he saves us.
Yeah.
And even at 1-0 down, the way we were playing, we expected to get back in front. And Pereira, who had a great game, he's had to come in because of all our injuries. He's come in and he's got us back in the game with a fantastic strike. I think that was goal of the game. Arguably.
Yeah, probably.
Arguably.
What positions can Pereira play?
So, I mean, he can play that centre attacking midfield role, but obviously it's a bit hard at Man United because you got the likes of Pogba, Mata, and Lingard there when he's fit. So Pereira's had to drop in sort of alongside McTominay.
So like in a deeper role.
In a deeper role. So McTominay and Pereira are basically doing what Herrera and Matic would do. That's their roles, and Pogba in front.
So I presume McTominay is more.
McTominay is a solid one.
More defensive.
Yeah, he's got the height. He's
the Matic.
Yeah, he's the Matic. And Pereira's the Herrera.
Who can attack.
And the name's right. Pereira.
Herrera. Oh, wow. Matic, McTominay. Both start with M.
McTominay. But, so that's their roles. And Pereira, he was fantastic. He scored the first one. Great goal. And then he's also nipped in front of his defender to win the ball, and it's gone to Big Rom, who's slotted it into the bottom right corner. Another fantastic finish, similar to the one he did against Crystal Palace. He just slots it into that right corner.
Right foot.
Right foot as well. So that's a fantastic finish. We take the lead at 2-1, and you think, okay, we've taken the lead now, let's go on and finish it off. Didn't happen, and we've given a free kick away, right on the edge. Well, not right on the edge of the box, but in a dangerous area where it can be hit. And James Ward-Prowse is over it, who's in great form. I think he's got 5 goals in 8 games.
Yeah. And ever since the new manager came in, basically.
Yeah, he's been quite effective, to be fair.
Yeah, I think so.
And yeah, Ward-Prowse over it. You know what he's capable of, so you're slightly worried about the free kick. And on this occasion, we had every right to be worried. Great strike. De Gea, no chance.
Top bins.
Don't blame De Gea on this one. Top bins, and
you can't really stop those.
No, you can't. And that was pretty late on, at 75 minutes or so. And you think at 2-2 now, that late on, like, you think this might be 2 points drop, but on current form and the way we've been playing, scoring a couple important and late goals, you just have that hope. And I was in my car, I remember coming back from my game, and I've got the radio on, and Lukaku.
Oh, did you catch it on the radio?
Yeah, so I was sitting there and I just kept saying to myself, please boys, score, like, we need this win. And all of a sudden, because they were doing the City game on the radio, and they go, goal at Old Trafford. And I'm there like, please, like,
Yeah.
come on, and they go, Lukaku has put Man United in front,
Ah, you must have
and
gone
I'm there
nuts.
at my steering wheel, like going nuts.
Did you crash?
No, thankfully not. But obviously, I was going nuts, and that was quite late on in the game, so I felt that was 3 points gained for sure. But then they went back to the City game, and obviously another alert came. Penalty at Old Trafford.
You must have shit yourself.
I was there, like with my hands in my head, thinking, "Please, not, surely not to Southampton." And they go,
you would think it's them because they're the team attacking. They need to get back into it.
They're probably putting the pressure on.
Yeah.
And they go penalty to Manchester United, and I'm thinking,
thank fuck.
Yeah, basically. And I expected Pogba to score and just kill the game off. It was probably finished anyway at that point in the game. But he's missed. But to be fair to him, as footballers, going down the middle is usually a safe bet.
And he went high in the middle.
It wasn't
high. It wasn't like low in the middle.
No,
it wasn't on the ground in the middle.
It wasn't on the ground.
It was high enough for it to go in.
Yeah, but to be fair, I think if it was hit along the ground,
he scores.
It scores.
Yeah.
If he hits it high, he scores.
Do you reckon? You know when the goalkeeper dived? Yeah. Do you think when he's diving?
Yeah.
Let me think about this. Do you think he moved his leg to save that, or was it just luck?
No. So when keepers usually pick one side.
Mm.
Yeah. So they're going to dive, and that's why, as a footballer, if you got the bottle, you go down the middle. Yeah. If you hit it clean enough and hard enough, it's going to go in.
Yeah.
So now the keeper's going to dive as he did, and obviously keepers have very quick instincts, and you see the ball is going down the middle, so you're trying to lift your legs to the height of the ball, and I think he's done that on this occasion, and it's come off. It smacked him right on the foot, and he saved it. So I don't really blame Pogba for that one.
I think most of the time that penalty goes in.
More often than not it goes in. So
and that could easily have hit the leg and still gone in. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly, yeah. But I'm just thankful that it wasn't a key penalty, really.
It didn't matter in the end.
And we got the 3 points, which was brilliant because obviously going on the back of your guys' result, it was a draw and very close to us in the table, third and fourth. So we've come in now, and Spurs are on bad form. So I'm hoping we can catch them now in third. I think we're only 3 points behind, if I'm right.
Yeah, because we're 4 points behind.
Yeah, so we're 3 points behind them.
That's one game. 1 game in it.
That's it, 1 game in it. And now going towards the end of the season, it's going to be like, how close is that going to finish? So obviously now going into it, into the end of the season, the fixtures for United, Spurs, Arsenal and Chelsea are looking
interesting.
Very interesting now.
So we've obviously got each other next.
Yeah, that's a massive game. I'm hoping we'll beat you guys.
Do you feel confident in beating us?
I'm confident.
Is that because of track record?
Track record plays a part. We normally get a good result at the Emirates. The only thing that worries me in recent times is obviously the injuries. We're not at full strength, but we're still getting results. We're still winning. We won away to Palace, home yesterday. Close game, but we won. And I think the desire for Man United at the moment is we're pushing to win every game. And against Arsenal, I'm always pretty confident anyway.
Yeah, you would be.
So
straight, because I'm quite confident next week, but not necessarily to win. But I don't feel like we'll lose next week.
Right.
And I'd take a draw. Would you take a draw?
To be honest with you, right now.
And don't forget, I know you want to go for third, but top 4 would do it.
Top 4, of course, would do it. But you know when you see third open now,
of course,
you get a little bit,
you want it,
optimistic. So you want it, and I fully believe we can win next weekend.
It's gonna be
Hopefully it's a great
It's
game.
gonna be a great game. It's gonna be an amazing game.
And but after that game, the fixtures. How's Arsenal's fixtures going?
So I'd say that out of the 4 teams chasing third and fourth, Arsenal definitely have the more generous run-in.
Yeah.
After United, we've not got a team in the top 6 to play, home or away. Our toughest fixtures after that are our away games to maybe Wolves and Watford, Everton, Leicester.
Yeah, those are sticky games.
They're sticky games, but they're games you should win. Like
you should.
Wolves, out of those, Wolves and Watford are the 2 matches that I think I'd be a bit worried about.
Yeah.
Leicester, Burnley, and Everton, I think we can beat them.
Yeah, and you think that Leicester might be a bit more revived now with Brendan Rodgers coming in?
Possibly.
Although they lost today.
Did they lose today? So it was 1-1. Did they lose?
They lost in the 92nd minute.
Nice. Who scored?
Gray, I believe.
Okay.
So they lost late on today in his first game in charge.
Mm.
But obviously, by the time they play you boys, they might have picked up a little bit, or and they're going to be at home. So
true. That's like our last few games actually. Leicester.
Yeah, so it might be interesting, that one.
Mm.
But yeah, you guys, decent run in. I think the best one. We've still got 3 of the top 6 to play. You obviously next week. We got Chelsea and Man City at home still to play. Obviously, City are going to go for the title at that point, and they need to win every game. As simple as that.
So I'm hoping you guys have got Man City and Chelsea. Chelsea game in particular is going to be interesting. One of you is dropping points, which is good.
Yeah.
If not both of you.
Yeah.
A draw would probably be a nice result. It depends on how Chelsea are doing. If Chelsea have lost a couple of matches before then I'd rather Chelsea win.
Thing is, they've got 2 games in hand at the moment.
Mm.
They're playing one right now. And if they win that game in hand, they go above both of us.
Yeah.
So we need Chelsea to drop points somewhere along the way.
It's mad that Chelsea potentially are going to go ahead of Arsenal and United, because if you think about it, Chelsea just looks like they're struggling and everything's shit. But it's not. They're in the same position as Arsenal in the Europa League.
Yeah.
They've just lost a League Cup final, so they got to the final. FA Cup. What's the FA Cup situation?
FA Cup, we knocked them out.
You knocked them out of the FA Cup, yeah. So I don't know why it looks like it's all.
I think it's just because there's a lot of things going around the club at the moment with obviously Sarri.
So if Chelsea win their 2 games in hand, are they a point above you?
At 1 point, yeah.
Which means that they're 2 points off Spurs.
Yeah.
So Chelsea are 2 points off third.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So that third, 4th, 5th place is looking very, very interesting.
3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th.
And 6th, yeah.
Shit. That's mad.
So I think that
who would have thought, like 10 years ago, Chelsea, United, and Arsenal would be fighting for 4th, basically.
Yeah, that's the thing, because obviously now City and Spurs have sort of joined the party in more recent years. Because obviously the original big 4 were Liverpool, United, Chelsea, Arsenal. City and Spurs are now joined, and that means 2 big clubs miss out on Champions League football.
Yeah.
And obviously, I don't want it to be us. You don't want it to be Arsenal.
We've got, so Arsenal have got the easiest running out of the top 4, out of those 4 teams. We've got another opportunity to make Champions League via Europa League.
True.
So I'm quite optimistic about getting Champions League football.
Yeah.
And if we don't get it, it's going to be our own fault.
Yeah.
Because if you guys don't get it, it's because you didn't beat City at home, you didn't beat Chelsea at home, whatever.
And the start of the season we had.
Yeah, start of the season. But yeah, well, I mean, we've played all those.
To be fair, I think we've done very well to get to the point we are now.
Considering where you were.
Yeah, I don't think anyone expected us to be in this position.
And if you had Mourinho, you wouldn't.
We wouldn't
be. Yeah.
Obviously, Solskjaer's given us massive hope, and now we expect to get top 4 because our expectations back at the club.
Yeah.
But
Spurs though, they've gone from having like a 10-point lead on us
Yeah.
And you guys probably even more, because you guys were even behind us.
Yeah.
And now they've just completely bowled it. They've done us Spurs.
They have done Spurs, and I think since Harry Kane's come back into the squad, have they won a game?
So they lost. When he came back, they lost to Burnley, and then they
dropped points against
lost to
Burnley.
Chelsea.
Yeah.
And then they drew to Arsenal. So Kane's shit basically.
Kane is basically shit.
Yeah.
He's the world's worst striker.
You hear what Pochettino said after the game yesterday? He said, "Oh, we were better than Arsenal in all aspects of the game.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
We literally played better than them. We had more clear-cut chances. They had a dodgy goal. We scored a proper goal.
Yeah.
We missed a penalty. How the fuck were they better than us?"
I don't know. He's probably just trying to
Talk shit.
and back his players.
Although he made a funny joke this week. He won an award. Don't know for what. But
yeah, I think I saw
and he
something
said something like, "Oh, I finally won a trophy." It's good that he's got a sense of humour, even though he plays or manages a shit club.
Well, if he's still there next season,
I hope he's not.
I don't.
I quite like Pochettino. He seems like he's not a wanker.
But I don't know where he'd go because United look set on Solskjaer.
Mate, he could just fuck off to Barca or Madrid. Look at their managers at the moment.
That's
and
true.
Real Madrid are going through some shit right now.
I think Madrid might be a shout.
Yeah,
I think...
but he played for Barcelona, right? Was it? Did he play for Barcelona? Did he play for Barcelona?
I don't know where he played.
Pochettino. I know he played for.
He played
Espanyol or someone. He played for PSG. Who did he play for?
I'm not sure.
Because let's check who Pochettino played for, because sometimes these guys have that. Yeah, so he played for Espanyol, and Espanyol and Barca don't get on.
Yeah, so
he'd go to Madrid.
Probably, yeah.
No, does that make sense? What I'm saying? No, that doesn't. Yeah, that does make sense. Yeah, he wouldn't play for Barca. He wouldn't manage Barca.
Yeah.
Well, he might, but
you never know.
You never know. But yeah, he loves Espanyol, so he was there from '94 to 2001. Then he went back there in 2004.
Okay.
And he also got 3 appearances for Argentina under 20s, scoring no goals.
Just under 20s?
And he also got... No, he played for Argentina's proper team.
Oh, okay.
20 appearances for their proper team. But I thought you should know about the under 20 experience.
Thanks for that.
And he didn't. So on his Wikipedia, it also says 92, Argentina under 23, but there's no games stats. So I'm not sure if he's played for them or not.
That's strange.
Because if he's not played, why is it mentioned on his Wikipedia?
I have no idea.
But anyway, that's enough of Pochettino's career. He's 47 years old. Unai Emery said something quite funny, actually.
What?
So, Unai Emery's won a lot of trophies. He's in Europe, he's won, in the last 5 years or something, more trophies than any other manager.
Okay.
Yeah, and because he was at PSG and he's won the Europa Leagues and all that shit, yeah. And Pochettino's not. And I think Unai Emery was asked about Pochettino's trophy stuff, and Unai Emery basically said, it's okay, he's young. But they're both the same age.
Oh,
yeah. Unai Emery's also like 47 or 48.
Oh.
So it was like, is he really young? Like, what? You're not young, mate. You've won trophies.
I think he's trying to be nice. But...
He's trying to be nice. I think they're mates. Both Spanish speakers.
So every Spanish-speaking person
they're everyone's friends.
I think you should ask Ramos.
Yeah, Ramos loves it.
I think
what happened with him and Messi yesterday?
Yeah, I just saw a picture of him squaring up.
Square up, bitch. He would spark Messi.
I do love Ramos though, man.
I like Ramos.
I don't know why people hate him.
I can see why people hate him.
I can see why, but as a player and what he can do and what he does, he's just quality. People do it like, people might say, oh, he's a cheat or he does things on purpose, but people do it every day in football. I promise you that.
Yeah. He's effective though, isn't he? Look how successful he is. No one can doubt that. He's won everything.
No.
He's literally won everything.
Yeah.
And he's been like a important part of winning.
Yeah.
Whether it be for club or country, like he's been there.
Yeah.
Late goals.
He scores plenty of goals.
He scores too many goals. As a defender, he shouldn't score that many
ridiculous.
goals. I'm pretty sure he's probably got way better stats than some strikers do, by the way.
Yeah.
Like overall career goals.
I think he takes penalties as well.
Does he?
I think so. I've seen him take a few.
I wouldn't be surprised, to be fair. Oh, he does take penalties. Yeah, in shootouts, I've seen him take penalties. Yeah,
I think he's even taken a few.
He's got balls in it. Do you remember that time where he did take a penalty and it went really high and he missed? And all the memes that were coming out.
Yeah,
what was that? Obviously, was that Champions League? Must have been Champions League.
I can't remember now.
It must have been a penalty shootout in the Champions League. And he
Yeah.
hit it way over, and there was all the memes coming out. But anyway, now we're going into La Liga territory.
Yeah.
So is there anything else that you wanted to cover?
No, I think that's all now. Again, race for fourth is looking very tight. Next week, key games, United Arsenal. So it'll be very interesting. I don't know. Are we watching that game?
Not decided yet, most likely home. That's a big game though. And I don't think I'd want to watch it with you.
Wow.
Because
What's
if we lose, I want to just go see it. I don't like watching. I've not really watched Arsenal United games with you. I watched.
Yeah, we haven't really.
We did. I remember back in
We have
the
done
day.
it.
I watched one at your house.
I think every time we've won.
It was a weekday. Yeah, you always win, but you mostly win anyway.
Yeah.
Who was it? We were playing in a yellow kit. It was at your house. You lot beat us. I think.
Yeah.
I don't remember. This is years ago, like 2011 or something.
We didn't watch the 8-2 together, did we?
No, man. No, we didn't. Don't really bring that up.
Sorry, I mean no.
We won the league at Old Trafford. Did we watch that together? When Will Todd scored, did we watch it? Right, so that's all from me. Anything else, then, Suk?
No, that's all for me as well.
Right, so thanks for listening, if you're listening. And if you still are, please subscribe. Thank you.
Thank you.